tonight we're continuing Borderlands. Episode 5 of Borderlands, and I think we're beating the main story tonight. We got pretty close last stream, and I think all we have left is the final vault key to find. You know, I've said it multiple times during this playthrough. I'm finding this game to be way more enjoyable than my predisposed understandings of what the game was. I'm learning and finding that I was being kind of unfairly judgmental of kind of the world that has created around the game, and judging aside from Claptrap popping in every moment to say like, hey, this guy's got more jobs for you to do. That's really the only thing. But aside from that, the gunplay's fun, the mission structure's fun. It's so frictionless. It's a really just good time to romp around, blow stuff up, shoot stuff. Everything feels good. So I've been having a lot of fun, and I think we're just going to keep going here with the story. I'm right online with the level suggestion. So we got to go to the final piece of the vault key from Baron Flint. Oh, right, we're going to the Salt Flats. We ended last stream opening up the Salt Flats. Right. As always, Goated Plus is our way of doing subscriber gift subscription goals for expansion content, because all I lock in, all I sign up for, you will get a full playthrough of the main game from me. Anything extra, if you really want to see it, you can see it with subscription goals. It's something I offer for the channel. Right now we've unlocked 2 of them. So the Zombie Island of Dr. Ned, as well as Mad Moxie's Underdome Riot. I just really like this texture. Look at it. They just threw like they slapped a junkyard texture. Is there an expansion for Fear? Oh, that's good to know. I don't even know that. Just the garbage.png that they slapped over all of this. How do you deal with the eye strain? Like, in general, or from Borderlands in particular? Curious if this feeling will hold up later into the series where the humor becomes more prominent. I'm not sure. How do I deal with eye strain in general? I got glasses, I think is my answer. Because I didn't have... That's a little loud, isn't it? Because I didn't have glasses, and I used to go to bed, and my eyes were incredibly dry. Like, trying to fall asleep at the end of the night, it was tough sometimes because my eyes were just super, super dry trying to sleep. I got glasses, and all of that cleared up really fast, and the eye doctor was like, yeah, it's probably just completely out of strain during the daytime. And the glasses totally solved all of it, which is crazy. So I don't have I remember having bad eye strain, you know, a couple of years back, but now I'm chilling. I'm not a hardcore gamer, but I get eye strain sometimes. Maybe I should go to the doctor. Just pop in, you know? I didn't even have insurance at the time when I got my eye exam. I think it was $100. I just knew I needed glasses. I talked about this yesterday, actually. It was Cruelty Squad that made me know that I needed glasses. I played Cruelty Squad, and I was like, I absolutely need glasses. I can't keep living like this. And because, like, the red text on green background, I just couldn't read it from a distance. I used to have super dry eyes, and then I saw an eye doctor, and they were like, yeah, you have astigmatism, and glasses have helped. It's totally helped. I don't have the same eye strain. Yeah. Maybe I'll get glasses and suddenly be really good at Dead Cells. If you feel like you have noted eye strain, go to an eye doctor. I promise you, you will feel better. It's probably what's happening to you. I thought it was weed, cottonmouth of the eyeballs. I doubt that. Somehow I strongly doubt that. I got glasses in 7th grade and realized you're supposed to see individual leaves on trees. Yeah. For me, it was like, it was color definition. Yeah, cool. I got a game I gotta beat, Claptrap. For me, it was just, you know, much more detailed color definition. Not even like detail of the trees and leaves necessarily, but just not having all of the red kind of blend into one red, like on this background, for example. I've had glasses all my life. I don't know life without glasses. I just got them, man. I just got them in 2021. I'm no scientist, but this sounds real. Okay, here we go. To the salt flats. Can I go in the car? When I was a kid, I tried to cheat on my eye exam because I wanted glasses. The doctor told my mom to take me to Goodwill and pop lenses out of some. That's cute. Because they probably run into that a lot, right? That's a you know, a sweet way to do it. Not be like, well, you can buy some whatever here. That's a good eye doctor to not be like, well, just go into the lobby and buy one of ours. Yeah, non-prescription lenses for fashion, but specifically to be like, go to Goodwill and just spend $2 on an old pair of lenses. Do people who need glasses see fake glasses as stolen valor? I would. Now that I'm a glasses wearer, I'd get pissed if I found out somebody didn't actually need them. When I worked at the glasses store, people would buy non-script frames all the time. For context. For context, right? Oh, here's Baron Flint.
I've been looking forward to this. My men are impatient, but I shall savor this until your blood has soaked the sand and...
That's enough. I'm assuming one of the bandit patrols that we have to do... Okay, it's not one of those. So we have one up here. We'll do that one first. Oh my god, Franco, I remember that. Like the Real D 3D glasses where they just looked like thick-brimmed glasses. God, stupidest shit ever. Franco rocking a Real Men Wear Pink shirt. With 3D glasses. And just an arm full of Livestrong bracelets. Silly bands. You did have an iHeart. Okay, close enough, dude. You can't be like, I would never wear a Real Men Wear Pink bracelet, but I did have an iHeart Boobies bracelet. Silly bands got banned? Like nationwide or at your school? At your school because they thought we were having sex. Like they were like code, like at like EDM shows, like with plur bracelets and stuff, where it's all like, you know, you wear the green, you wear the yellow, you wear the red, whatever. Chastity silly bands, exactly. This is gonna explode. Triangulating the age of Franco. Making calculations, coming to conclusions. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die out here. I'm all alone out here. How did I miss both of those shots? Whatever. I'm on fire. Alright, here we go. I actually still have a trumpet silly band. My friend gave it to me. He's passed away now. That's a cute, like memento kind of thing. I would do the same thing. I know my sister had a friend in high school who passed away, and you know they had like Livestrong style bracelets with the kid's football number on them, and she's had that hanging up like on her rearview mirror in her car for the longest time. Have so many of those. Yeah, I found an old picture. Was obsessed with my Livestrong. Nice. Dude, he... He really made a fortune on that. And so, like, the whole steroids thing didn't really matter because he made so much money on Livestrong. He's the one that they found out was juicing, right? And he was banned from the Tour de France because it turned out he was juicing the whole time. I thought so. More banned bands. Damn. Hey, Spam! What's up? Snuck in here. Spam, between everybody else with the loud chat names, just having like the it's literally like desert camo in chat. It sneaks right in. Would you say this game aged well? It's a hard question for me to answer because just given how many games I play, I'm weird about how games age in general, in that I don't really think they do. But I will say that this game is very modern in a lot of ways I wasn't expecting. Right, besides a certain enemy name. I think that this game has, in a single player space, a lot of characteristics that have come to define like the next decade of multiplayer games. And it really does all of these like bandit patrols and stuff, all of the moment to moment fighting feels very much like you're just in a couple minute long Call of Duty match and then you just go to the next thing, right? I think it's a game that anybody can pick up and probably have fun with if you're really sensitive to, the dialogue. Just turn it off, I guess. But I really don't think it's even that bad. I don't know. Maybe we all know I'm very lenient overall. I really don't. I'm not looking for flaws when I play something. And I hardly even make note of them. It's just comes with the territory. Nothing's going to be perfect. People are just working on a thing. And so from that aspect... Oh, just shred him. What the hell? I think for a game from 2009, it's nearly 15 years old now. It's held up very, very, very well. It still feels fresh in a lot of ways. It's cool. It's cool. I'm excited to see because... everybody's played Borderlands 2, it seems. Everybody has talked about Borderlands 2 that has come into this chat. I'm curious to see how much they pulled out of Borderlands 2 that isn't here. And, what gets added in, what gets changed, what gets set up through that. Yeah, it's really fun to play. And it's perfect for the stream and chatting and keeping like a steady flow of conversation, but also, if things kind of die down, it's a fun game to focus on, right? Like it works perfectly for a stream, is what I would say. I'm having fun. It's a corner, its influence is immediately felt. And it's the kind of thing that, like, the more and more you think about how much it was kind of just trying out and giving a shot from those guys at the time. Yeah, at the time, it feels very easy to take for granted now. But it was a risky, weird thing from a new IP from a developer that had only made ports and one World War II franchise before it. Yeah, it was cool. It's cool. I like it a lot. I really do. I'm surprised at how much I enjoy it. And we'll see how it goes as the, series progresses. I don't know if you saw I added Rage to the list because it's so interesting to me that Rage being announced is what pivoted Borderlands to the inked cartoony style that you see now. And then I would argue that a big part of what made Borderlands blow up, aside from Cage the Elephant, Ain't No Rest for the Wicked, was this style. This style was immediately captivating. And then Rage came out. Rage was not a hit, you know? I'm curious. I want to roll it because I want to see its development cycle, because it seems like the kind of game that it just got either had too much time in the oven on the points that didn't matter, or had external pressure to release before it was done. Either way, it sucks. And it's the kind of thing that, like, I'm curious to read about the story of it. But then you look at Rage 2, right? And Rage 2 looks like a Borderlands game. And so it's funny that Borderlands changed its entire aesthetic out of fear of Rage. id Software coming back with a vengeance and putting out Rage. And then Borderlands ate its lunch. And years later, Rage 2 comes out. And it just looks like, neon, goofy, weird comedy, Borderlands-y wasteland. Yeah, Borderlands 1 was popular, but Borderlands 2 was definitely like, holy shit, massive. Yeah, we watched the whole thing, Jay. We watched the whole thing, the entire Code Hunters short film that they pulled this from. And, Benny Bone, the writer-director of that, was like, yeah, I was in talks with Gearbox before the game came out to do, cutscene work for them before they changed art style. So the fact that I wasn't, addressed directly for this just feels weird more than anything. Yeah, it's certainly not... I'm not propping these guys up as, the titans of original thought. Even the concept, it's clever, but it's nothing. There's nothing too much of a reinvention here, but they did it. At the end of the day, they're the ones that put it out. I noticed my RGB software is open, so I closed it, my computer blue screened. Oh no. Carmack was always committed more to the technology than the actual game. Yeah. And have you read Masters of Doom? I started it. I never finished it. That book is written so well. It is such a well done biography and point in time of everybody that went into making Doom, and just shows how all of these different, meeting grounds of style and technology and left brain versus right brain all converged to make Doom what it was. Because as you've seen, that was you really, really early. It was a few months ago. I remember somebody mentioned it. I didn't remember if it was you, Edgelord. I never wound up finishing it, but yeah, right. Because you do not to put you more on the spot. You have a job where you can listen to books on tape, right? We had this conversation. It's been a while. You can do, so you're able to really tear through books on tape just as a result of work. All right, so they're destroyed now. I just had to track down all of them. And then I go in here.
How can I turn you away when you're so doggedly eager for death? Do come in. Enter my humble abode.
I need the audio content to stay sane. I worked in the tobacco cage at my Costco, which was wholesale tobacco. We only sold it by the carton, and the majority of the people that were buying it were gas stations and small businesses that, would resell it. And so a lot of the time was spent not doing anything or pulling massive orders like a $15,000 tobacco sale order And it was like you were a librarian in this tucked away cage in the Costco, just pulling cartons of tobacco. And when I was working there, you had a lot of downtime. And so what I would do is I would walk to the back of the Costco and I would grab like a book off of the book table. And so I read all of No Country for Old Men because it was on sale at Costco. I just grabbed it from the back, you know, back where like the clothing is, where they have the books and videos and stuff, and they used to have the video games. It was a library of cigarettes. And I would just read books. I read Ready Player One back there, and then I forget her name now. Somebody like told on me for not paying attention. Some like lifer, some Costco lifer that had been working there since like 2001 was like, you know, I heard Goaty's been reading in the tobacco cage when he could be sweeping up underneath the cartons. And it's like, oh, give it a rest. But yeah, I got caught for it. No Country for Old Men was awesome. It didn't stop me from reading. I still read. I just had to be on my guard. Is that considered stealing? Honestly, kind of, but in a funny way that I can support. And I worked there. When I worked at the gas station, I used to turn the lights off and pretend they were closed so I could read in the bathroom. That's awesome. Our local gas station has a guy that is just steady playing like Raid Shadow Legends style mobile games. He's just in there playing, and I don't think it's directly Raid Shadow Legends, but it's certainly not like a gacha game. It's Raid Shadow Legends style, very Western fantasy kind of thing. You're just gaining the knowledge and putting it back. Knowledge theft. Yeah, it's a different karma system. You're removing the power from those skill mags. But No Country for Old Men, highly recommended. Very good. I also read Ready Player One, which was fine. You know, I enjoyed it when I read it just because I was like having fun. It's a fun book to read at work, right? Just to read Ready Player One while you're sitting around bored at work. What's this? Nothing I want. Ignite skill, Phoenix skill, Diva skill. But I'm maxed out on Phoenix. So does that give me +2 additional, or is it just sunk cost? You know, is it like a useless expenditure? I'll grab it because it's a lot of money. But I don't think that there's a reason to have it. The roaster. Holy shit. Gonna cook someone today. They do give you extra? Does anybody want to be the one to look that up and confirm it? Oh my god, that was 4,000 bucks. Dude, Fear's gonna be fun. I'm stoked for Fear. It just hit me again. That's gonna be a really good time. I'll grab that. Because there's no, I don't think that like my character profile, they do. Does this game have a lot of blue weapons with red text that have special stuff? Not really. It's, the red text is usually like quips. War is in your blood. Gonna cook someone today. The cutting edge. Someone said yes, and then someone tested it and said yes. Okay. So I get 2 Diva skills, which is capacity of my shield, which is really nice. And then I get 2 more Phoenix, which will give me an even higher % chance to save ammo. I think I like what I have more even still, because of the SMG stuff. Yeah, my shield one isn't at 5 is the only problem. Thanks for looking it up. I appreciate it. 4,000. I'll grab that. Let me Stock up on ammunition. Do I have all my grenades filled? Yes. Okay. Even Fear sequels don't measure up to what Fear 1's trying to do. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. You know, it's just such... It's one of those franchises. What's the girl's name? Alma? That's, like, just iconic immediately. I remember it. I remember having a friend in... The first friend I knew that had an Xbox 360 talked up Fear and Perfect Dark Zero like crazy. Well, you know, it's opened up. We gotta find Baron Flint. Dude, this is so strong. We're going inside here, I think. No. How do I get to his... I doubt many will want 3. I will. This one's for me. I can't... We gotta get Driver 3, Drive 3-er. We gotta get F3-er. I played a little bit of Perfect Dark Zero. Yeah, 3's the co-op one that everybody hates. It's like, it's right there with Dead Space 3 as... Now we have to make this a franchise. Plus, it's 2012, and we need... Really, like, we need our Borderlands. We need our... You know, Resident Evil 6 did it. Fear 3 did it. Dead Space 3 did it. Anybody have, like, other examples off the top of their head where they just went, we need this to be co-op now? RE6 is a big one. I think RE6 and Dead Space 3 are like the two... The best type of game one that everyone hates making at all stages of production. Right. Speaking of which, did you hear Suicide Squad got a year-long delay? I know Resident Evil 5 started the co-op, but Resident Evil 6 was like... Resident Evil 5's co-op was way more considered. Way more considered. And you have to agree with me on that. Suicide Squad's supposed to come out next month, and they just announced today that it's delayed to February 2024. A year-long delay, that close to releasing? Holy shit. Blast rifle, explosion, I don't care. More of a Gears than a Borderlands. Right. And I loved Resident Evil 5. I would never speak ill of Resident Evil 5. What even happened? They just now realized the editors fell asleep. I have no idea. I think that State of Play gameplay showcase came out, which, like, I said it the day it came out, and I'll say it again now. Maybe I'm just, you know, I'll be the first one to tell you, I'm positivity poisoned. Oh, this is cool. Look at him. Like, I can look at a game that sucks and be like, that part seems fun, though. Like, Rome and Tay and I had that night of Anthem and just had a blast, and I have not played it since. I watched Suicide Squad after playing Anthem for a full night and went, oh yeah, that'll be fun. Look at that. Look at how quick it is. You're just jumping around, blowing stuff up. I understand that, like, it's spiritually draining just because it's all games as a service nonsense and whatnot. But I was watching it like, there's a fun game in there. It made me so mad. I understand. But this is the same joy I get out of Sonic. I'm excited to play Sonic 06. I'm excited to play anything. I'll play anything, and I'll have a good-ass time doing it. Because I'm not affected by the stuff that doesn't go over well too much. You know, I had my issues with Dark Athena's writing last night, but, like, ultimately, there were really sick moments that were anchoring that whole experience. I had a blast with the Anthem beta even when it was full of rubber banding. Yeah, Rome was having really bad rubber banding through Wi-Fi and immediately plugged up to Ethernet and it was fine. Interior design CV? Holy shit, this guy. Cool, excited to see it. I gotta get up here and kill this dude. There's something to be said for bad games that are fun and bad games that are soul-crushingly boring. Yeah, I just think, I mean, being in a beta for a game you're excited for, seeing how bad it is, because then you're disappointed before it even comes out. Yeah. Yeah, and, like, we talked about Kingdom Hearts 3 the other night. I was disappointed by Kingdom Hearts 3. And, like, even Kingdom Hearts 3 now, I wonder with this kind of... I used to be a hater, right? I'm a reformed hater. Through and through. I have a text message on my phone from like 2017 where I texted one of my friends and said, hey, I realized it's more fun to like things than to hate on things, from like 2016, and it was them responding like, what happened to you? I just like, yo, what's up, Jesse? I'm at the point where it's like, I don't know. I don't care. If something's not that fun, I know whatever I'll play the next day is gonna be fun, so like, whatever. You know? I'm one day away from playing something else. So it's not really affecting me all that much. How you doing, Jesse? How's it going? Jesse, I didn't know that shot collar streams were officially, you know, locked down, like not happening ever again on your stream. We looked up Code Miko the other day, that one that does like the full rig VTubing thing, and they just got banned on Twitch for like a week because they were doing a shot collar stream. And I was like, they ripped Jesse's whole bit. Now we have to warn Jesse that shot collar streams can lead to bans because it promotes self-harm. And it was Nancy that was like, oh yeah, Jesse doesn't do those anymore. Alright. That guy was cool. Hans? Am I gonna play High on Life? No. No, there has to be a baseline of interest, right? And so, like, you know, I got 500 whatever games, Franz and Hans. I've got a baseline of however many games on the list, and it just makes you guys not even think about the ones that aren't there. The ones that I go, oh, I really have no interest in that. And, like, I don't even want to mention them because then you'll go, what the hell? Those games are good. Why do you not have that on the list? Like, the one I always go back to is, like, Infamous. You know? I know Susie loves the Infamous games. I know plenty of people love, like, Sly Cooper. Sly Cooper does... I don't know why. Something about Sucker Punch in general. Sucker Punch's entire tone just doesn't appeal to me. And so I just don't have him on the list, but it doesn't... You just don't notice. The shot collar bit's more because the bits played out. I understand. Yeah, no, I figured it was never, like, allowed. But just the fact that a very high-profile streamer did the shot collar stream and got banned for it was just funny to see. Alright, how do I get to that guy? Oh, now is this opening up? Nine was literally sub-itch quality on every level. Do you guys say itch.io or itch.io? Make an official line in the sand right now. What the hell? You always I had the dot too. I'm an itch.io. 24,000 bucks gone just like that. Not sure I've ever said it out loud. There's so many things like that where it's like you read something out loud for the first time on stream. And I usually just say it up front, like, I don't know. High on Life had its Legion of Defenders before it was realized Justin Roiland was hitting on 14-year-olds and kidnapping or whatever. Yeah, I mean, Cliff Blazinski sure was tweeting about High on Life a lot. The dude that wrote the Betty Boop is My Wife comic series was like the lead writer on that, which is crazy. Alec Robbins or whatever, he was like one of the lead staff on the writing team and was asked about it, and he's like, man, I gotta pay bills. It's like, why? Like, come on. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Awesome start to a sentence, Jesse. I mean that sincerely. I think that more people should be upfront about awesome jokes on Family Guy and not act like none of it is funny. There was an awesome joke on Family Guy where Carter Pewterschmidt pronounces a word wrong since he only ever read it. It's really awesome. The Family Guy Defender is in chat and online. There are great jokes in Family Guy. And you can say it. Borderlands is a fun game. And you can say it. I keep holding right bumper to switch guns because that's how you do it in Dark Athena. I have to do this. This is how you do it in this game. Oh, right, I have the shocker gun deal. Let's see if we can just drop him. Wow, really not that much? He's strong. Oh, he's trapped right there. Just take this opportunity. He got his ass stuck under the... Look at him, look at him, look at him. Gotcha. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to do that. Give me this. Give me this. Beyond Groovy, the boomstick. That's okay. Thanks, though. At the medieval times or whatever. I only learned about that from reading about this game. I only learned about the medieval times thing from this game. I just was never... I was never in the know. I really had no idea about any of it because I never cared. I didn't care about Gearbox. I didn't care about Randy. Big Randall. All right, we good? We done here? That was fun. Now, this is the elevator. Oh, how do I get down? Oh, she was a magician. Got it. Whoa. I think Randy should pitch his faux knee excuse into the largest trash can he can afford. A magician knows magic when they see it. What's going on up here? Want to just take in the sights for a second? Look at this. 2009. I'll give that a 3-minute pin. Just for anybody new. Anybody that comes in. Like Border World. Just Border World comes in. Just knows where we are. Knows where we stand. Ooh, look at this. Oh, the vault key's right here. Tannis lied? Commandant Steele and the completed keys with Steele now? What the hell? I've been betrayed? Alright, whatever. Wow. Yeah, Borderlands 2... Because isn't Tiny Tina... Anthony Birch just wrote his sister into the game?
The Crimson Lance are about to make an unpleasant discovery and learn a harsh lesson.
Which I can, like, whatever.
No, this wasn't supposed to happen. Stand by.
That's family. You gotta do what you gotta do. My sister was an aspiring voice actress, and I was writing a game that needed voice actors. I'd do the same thing. What's basically a side character, she only exists in one part of the map. And she became a crowd favorite, and now she's home of the butt stallion. And then Ashley Birch is she's all over the place. And she's like a known name. Somehow that became the only thing about Borderlands. Anthony's final trick. Anthony walked up to Randy and said, I've got some tricks up my sleeve, too. You're not the only magician around here. Alright, get rid of this, get rid of this.
Also, Sanctuary's getting pounded out there. They're sending distress signals to anyone who'll listen. But if they shut down the Echo, I'll be unable to arrange for...
Her DLC is good.
This is not how it happens. Can you see me?
Oh, I have no idea.
With the Echo
I only know
network
about
down,
Hey Ash, what you
see
playin'.
we're flying blind, friend.
Right. Yeah.
The vault can only be opened every 200 years. If it isn't opened soon, the chance will be lost.
I've been hacked. Have you ever seen the... It was one of the Migos. God, which one was it that got... Was it Offset that got hacked? Maybe it was Takeoff, R.I.P. Where he said he got hacked and he just put balls. Wait. Balls, hack. Or no, it was balls on my face. I'm sorry. Balls on my face tweet. Where is it? Offset saying balls on my face to pretend he was hacked. I gotta find the whole thing. He tweeted something that, like, got people upset. Oh no. Offset got exposed for DMing 6ix9ine's girlfriend on Instagram. And so he immediately went on Twitter and pretended he was hacked by saying, balls in my face, I lick ass cheeks, I'm gay, y'all, I suck dick and balls. All in rapid succession, and then tweeted, I got hacked, I'm sorry guys. Right after. Just to get out of trouble. Balls in my face. Iconic. Iconic tweet. I got it mixed up with the Kanye on Ellen DeGeneres saying balls video. Simple mistake. Same era. I lick ass cheeks. Sorry I got banned. And the Migos picture where they were playing Minecraft. And Quavo turned on creative mode and said, I'm going to Evan. One sec, now I have to find that. Now I'm stuck out here, I have to find that. Wait, he's gonna die and I'll be good. Ready? Here we go. Now we get out of here, top speed. See ya. I'm gonna die again. Holy shit. Oh, second wind. We're out of here. All according to plan. Get gone. I'll take that 3100 experience out the door. Thanks for everything. I'm out of here. Balls on my face. See ya. Ah, where is it? I'm going to Evan. One time Migos live streamed themselves playing Minecraft and the only thing they did was fly to the top of the map and say this in chat. There's more. That's not actually true. They did more. There are more messages of I'm going to Evan. Minecraft live stream right now. Let's go. I'd have to find more. Where is it? Migos Minecraft. This picture's crazy. Look at that. Quavo Migos, Offset Migos, take off Minecraft. There are more messages that they sent, but yeah, that's the big one. I'm going to Evan just because they turned on creative mode. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Incredible shorthand for getting out of the shit you just caused. It's perfect. It's a brilliant strategy for getting out of anything in social media. Balls on my face. Alright, here we go. Is this where I'm actually going? The one thing that I've talked about time and time again. I'm so tired of compass navigation waypoint notifications that are impossible to follow and read. It's really the only thing. And looking at like the alpha footage of the game had a mini-map that they just did away with for one reason or another, which would have changed everything immediately. Just makes it even more like, where is that little divot in the wall? I didn't even see it. Am I an idiot? Balls on my face? That? Is that what I'm looking for? No, it's right over here. It's this. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, invisible wall. That's fine. They add the minimap in later games, but shit's still confusing sometimes. I remember a joke in an audio log in Dr. Zed about how dog shit the compass system is. Spoilers, but funny. Nice. We're going to be doing Dr. Zed after this. We unlocked the first 2. So I've done Dr. Ned, Zombie Island, whatever, Dr. Zed, Dr. Ned, and then the arena one, Mad Moxie's Underdome Riot, which everybody hates. Yeah, most of them I think are like gonna be a 1 night or a 1 to 2 night thing. That's why they're like a bonus and not the... What game before? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 10 gifted subs. Let's read them out. Omaru 1982, Genshan Impact, Lompzok, Unfurled Relic, Wombat Science, Nana Cozy, Hachipachi Panda, Grape Sodi, Poppy Pistola 88, and a Dying Seagull. Thank you so much. Thank you. Truly. And Jesse didn't even get one. Jesse was matrix dodging the gifted subs. Very nice. Let me get you adjusted right here. I realize that I've been doing it after stream when I have this pop-up that I can do it right here. So for everybody that knows, gifted subs to the channel. Oh, that was to get us a General Knox. I didn't even pay attention to the fact that you just unlocked the next DLC. Gifted subscriptions to the channel give roll credits. Roll credits can then be spent on additional rolls for the marble race. And when those additional rolls are used in the marble race, why didn't that pop? Man, the alerts are going crazy lately. Thank you, What Game Before. Jesse, enjoy the emotes. Let me get you all adjusted here, man. How many is that? That's 30? 33 total? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 182 to 215. That's perfect. That's right. And then Axel got a 10-pack? Oh, Axel. Look at you go. I gotta remove the blank ones here. Where are you at, Axel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Congratulations for the next race. You can use roll credits to add more marbles to the races. Every game I play on the channel is decided at random through marbles on stream, and this is my way of rewarding people that are dedicated viewers or want to help financially support the channel. And plus it pays it forward. Every gifted sub can then be used to, you know, get in on the race themselves. It's just a fun way to spread the wealth, spread the love, and just kind of have fun. What game before? I don't know if you saw. Fear. Next up. Fear is the next full playthrough on the channel. We'll be joining Mizurna Falls and Borderlands. And I don't know how much Borderlands we really have left, ultimately. Fear did win. First encounter, Assault Recon. One and the same. Fear, baby. And I'll be playing on PC. Just a heads up. I was hoping the 10-pack would have hit for the race today, but it got so close that I got it during the gameplay. Hey, no worries. The other thing, Axel, I know it's fun to, like, hit a 10-pack. There's no discount, right? So you can just redeem 9 and then redeem your 10th later. It's not like you're getting, like, a bulk discount on it. If you wanted to roll 9 or whatever, as fun as it is to, like, drop the big number, no requirement on that. It is really satisfying. It is really... I agree. I just like hitting the bomb. I completely understand. I was trying to catch a stream at happy hour, but it was windy as fuck in its own chaos. Well, I hope your afternoon was good. How was happy hour? What apps did you get? Yeah, we got Nox. We got Noxed. Actually, let me set that up now because we got to do the last one. Claptrap's New Robot Revolution, right? Is that the name of it? So let me get that set up. Man, I can't believe we've, like, nearly unlocked all of them for this. I'm glad people are enjoying this because I'm enjoying this. Claptrap's New Robot Revolution. Full playthrough. Drop us down to 1 here. Save this. There we go. That's the name of it, right? Claptrap's New... Yes, that is the name of it. Perfect. All right. 9 more, and we'll do all of the DLC for Borderlands 1. The whole damn thing. Fucking every ass around. First encounter... Assault Recon. Fiercely, I don't know, I don't have anything. Fuck this. I'll never be a Borderlands. Do not play the pre-sequel. So many people are like scared, actively scared of the pre-sequel. It's so funny. Actively scared. No apps. It took 2 hours to each get 1 drink and pay. Shit kept blowing away, including our orders. That's horrible. It's not terrible, just Australian. You know. Tomato, tomato. The Bioshock 2 syndrome, that makes sense. I don't know if the entire Borderlands franchise is in the works, but if you play the pre-sequel, the Claptrap DLC there is extremely good. We'll see how 2 goes. I think 2 is an absolute definite lock, and I also think that Tales from the Borderlands is a definite lock, because I've heard nothing but good things about Tales from the Borderlands, even from people who do get annoyed by Borderlands 2 and 3, right? Even from people that hate Borderlands and what it stands for and what it has become. A lot of them are even like, yeah, but Tales from the Borderlands is pretty cool. So I definitely want to see that one, at least. 2 is definitely locked. I don't know about New Tales. That came out last year, right? How'd that wind up doing? Chris Hardwick's in that game? Holy shit. Man, it's so weird that they leaned into like pseudo like dork celebrities for all of these games. Most people didn't like the new Tales. Okay, don't need that. Don't need that. Alright. Not only is he in Tales, he's in 3. Didn't Epic Game Store give away Borderlands 3 like a couple months ago? Around Christmas time, and I didn't claim it because I'm a fool. It'll probably be cheap as anything by the time we ever play it on this channel, so I'm not too worried about it, but... And it might be on like PlayStation Plus or whatever. You've never claimed any of them and you're not even protesting? It's a good value, but yeah, I always forget to. I just never really do it. Corrosive Artifact? Cool. Is that a level 3? Corrosive level 2. Okay, sure. I know it doesn't fit on how you play, but it would be cool to see some high-level 4-player Borderlands once you get to 2 or 3. It's just a matter of planning. Really, that's the biggest issue. It's $9 on Steam right now. Yeah, we're fine. It's just, I have to do a full playthrough, and no way in hell am I gonna be like, hey, do you want to play this entire game and sacrifice your nights as far as you go for the length of the full playthrough? Because if it falls apart and somebody's not there, you know, I like to run and operate like a relatively structured set, and so I wouldn't want it to be like, you know, we're 4 days into Borderlands 3 and now, you know, my co-op partner is gone. It would miss the entire thing for me, if that makes sense. It would mess with the entire structure. Basically what I'm saying is the only person I can trust is myself. That was cool. That was cool. Alright. Kind of a slow start to a really cool scene, but regardless, it was a really cool scene. Alright, ready? It's good damage. Oh, they're both down. Holy shit, really good damage. You know, if it was like a one-night thing, like I've talked about, and this has come up multiple times, but like if it was like Streets of Rage, right? Or Wild Guns, for example, and I could get it like guaranteed locked in, somebody would be there for the Sunday stream and I'd do it co-op, I would consider that. And the original plan was to try and get people in for these DLCs, but it just never panned out. Guess another stream or something just for one shot. Speaking of that, I'm gonna be playing Diablo 2 Resurrected with Tay one of these days. Be it Friday, Saturday, or whenever. You know, it just kind of, with the two of us, it just kind of pops up one day, randomly. It's like, today's the day. So there's an example of, like, I did Diablo 2 completely alone, but I'll be trying out co-op for that for the first time on stream tomorrow. Alright. They're taken care of. Let's keep it moving. Dude, we're hitting them with the numbers, Wongo. How you doing, Wongo? D2 online? Cow level? One and the same. I don't know if we'll get that far. I'm going to start a new... Obviously. I'm going to be playing it the PS5 Resurrected version. So it'll be, you know, a new character and new everything. Been watching Yellow Jackets. I've heard good things about Yellow Jackets. Would you recommend it? Isn't the new season like a couple days from now? Or a couple days ago it came out? I've heard it's cool. Damn. I heard D2 and thought Destiny 2 has cow levels. Yeah, that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited for the controller compatibility. I wanna try it out. I'm very curious. Let me sell all this shit. Can't get rid of my detonating justice, but everything else, wait. I should hang on to that just in case. Everything else I don't want. What is that? Why did I get this? Pandora Dog Millionaire? Weird name. But I get it. Sell that. Oh, I have to activate this. Oops. There we go. Explosive sticky, get rid of that. Transfusion, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of this. Okay. I think it's just because Unfurled Relic asked if anybody's seen Beef. No, I haven't. I've heard it's good, though. Is this a one-shot? Look at this goofy-looking thing. Alright. Oh, weird. Oh, I don't like this thing very much at all. It's strong, though. That's cool. It's just a very slow oh my god, look at all the claptraps. They're fucking dead. All of them. Oh my god. Oh, 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 oh.
Damn it! Out of ammo!
Alright. Crimson Fastness. Is this the end? Are we like... Is this the... I mean, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. But this feels like, at the very least, like penultimate. So, I suppose we'll see. My biggest bummer about Borderlands 2 is no SNS munitions. I haven't been paying enough attention to all of the different... I'm assuming you're talking about all the different manufacturers of the guns. I remember that being like a big deal when this game came out. You know, like I use Hyperions or whatever. They went in on the brands in 2. Again, it's another thing that 2 really ran with. That makes sense. It's very, it's just kind of flavor in this. For me, at least, you know. I don't know if other people... It matters in 1, but has a major impact in 2. Huh. Weird. Cool, but weird. Not what I was expecting. Alright. Where is... There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's rough. It certainly is. It's because, like, you know, it has a chance for explosions, and then I have an additional 20% on top of that. So every single shot, more or less, is a full explosive shot. Right. And I know that, edgelord. It's just like, I don't know, I'm just paying attention to the numbers of it, and so I'm not really leaning into the rest of it too much, even though I know it's there. Like, what's the one that's supposed to be, somebody said it was like the Walmart brand of guns, like great value? Tedior. Like, what is this? That's a Torg? I don't need it.
Hey there, stranger.
Oh, is he gonna take me somewhere?
Quick, this way.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, well,
Take it easy, man. There's nobody there.
and open.
Wahoo! What do we get? Explosive. Nothing. Nothing I want. Nothing I care about. Oh, we got another chest here, too. Oh, and a lot of cool stuff in here. Wow. Corrosive resistance. SMG damage, don't need. Bouncing betties that are worse than what I already have. Open this up. Don't need that. Phoenix, Diva, level 34, plus ignite damage. I have SMG plus. I'm just going to keep what I have. Simply don't care that much. Okay. It is kind of brutal though, isn't it? All right. Come on, you. Oh my god. The corrosion works really well. It's really powerful. That stacks like crazy. It only takes a couple, too. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Oh god. Dude, he's planking? Hey, what's up, idiot? I see you either received my message or came here on some other errand. The Lance locked me in here and shut down the Echo, but they left my communicator with me. That was really stupid of them. You probably hate me, but I didn't intend to betray you. Steele wanted the key and wanted you gone. Sending you after Baron Flint was her idea, and it seemed like something you'd enjoy, so I went along with it. Now I'm trapped here, and she's taken the vault key. Alright. Phase walk, incendiary. Find the Echo command console. It's probably impossible to take back the vault key or open the vault now. Let's focus on something else instead. Let's bring the Echo system back online. The Lance locked it down, but I know how we can bring it back since I pretty much invented it. I wrote some instructions on the back of this paper towel. Find the Echo command console, follow my instructions. Okay. That's the other thing. A lot of the writing in this game, maybe it's just because they didn't have the budget for voice acting that makes a difference. Because a lot of the staff, like, I say this time and time again, but Mikey Newman is the voice of Scooter. It was just a guy on staff that was already the gameplay designer, so they just had him, you know, voice a character too. Maybe they just didn't have the VA budget, because so much of the game's dialogue is locked in here. And you can just blitz right past it without even worrying about what any of it means or reading into it too much. It just doesn't matter. Which is, you know, nice from a perspective of just, as I said, playing this thing like it's a single-player multiplayer game. I like that element of it a lot. Like, I'll bet you that those screams are staff members. Claptrap is a staff member. So it's just like those elements, you know, make it makes sense that the rest of it is pretty light. Because they just mostly got people that worked at the studio anyway to voice the characters. No. 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 Yes. No. Right, yeah. If crunch is getting you down, please scream into the microphones. You'll be immortalized in the game. They have like a venting box in the studio. Like a scream cube. You can just get pissed off. And they were secretly recording the scream cube. Alright, let's see. Every company should have one. I have a friend that worked at Uber in New York and lived on Staten Island and then, you know, worked in Manhattan. And sometimes that's like a 2-hour, especially at the end of the night after a night of drinking after work or whatever. And so this dude would go back to the Uber offices and sleep at the office and like had to be told by management that like, listen dude, that's just not allowed. You can't. Like, I get it. I get that you have a big commute or whatever, but it's not okay to go out for the night and then scan yourself in and sleep here. It's such bullshit that, yeah, let me live at work. Work-life balance. My ass. What's going on, Juno? How are you? They paid Lonnie Manella's voice. I'm starting to think she has dirt cheap prices because she's in everything. She might. She might. Reactivate the transmitter consoles. The notes Tannis gave you are rambling and disjointed, appear to be written in the form of an argument with either an invisible cellmate or a rat. However, she also mentions reactivating 3 network transmitter consoles in 3 separate buildings and then returning this to the main control console. Okay. Sounds easy enough. Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, what's going on? See ya. See you around. Bye, guys. Have fun. Discover the Crimson Lance Enclave. Got to hang out inside an air-conditioned lab all day, and now I'm enjoying some pork gyoza. Beautiful. I had a couple of supermarket chicken legs for dinner tonight.
Gaming.
Which are good, right? No hate. But pork gyoza sounds really good. Oh my god, infighting? Everybody's favorite thing? Everybody meaning me? It's Halo? Oh, just worry about the freaky demon things. Don't worry about my ass. I'm just walking. Relax, would you? I just realized I haven't eaten since 7 a.m. Yo, I do that kind of shit all the time. Those 3. I had my bowl of oatmeal today. I always try and have my bowl of oatmeal just because it's like ritualistic for me at this point, and it makes it easy for me to like have one thing.
Get out of here.
Let's get out of here. My ritualistic oatmeal. It's true. It's true. I make it the same way every day with cranberries and walnuts. Okay. One up there. Gonna order a big fucking burger? Yes. Now we're talking. No, no, no. I have been getting the reduced sugar walnuts, though. I mean, reduced sugar cranberries, because craisins have like a shitload of sugar. It was Night the Undying that said that. It was like, oh, craisins are so good. They have a lot of sugar, though. It sneaks up on you. And I looked at the package, and he was not wrong. They pump those with sugar to keep them sweeter. But they do offer, like, 50% reduced sugar craisins. No, like, added sugars. Like, added sugars so that the cranberries aren't as tart. So that they can be used in more things as, like, a sweet instead of a tartness. Highly effective against flesh. Chance to set enemies on fire, plus 26 magazine size. Sounds pretty good. But I sold all my other stuff. Corrosive return level 3, I like that. See, unfortunately, this is awesome, but my SMG bonus outweighs it. Because I have plus 44% SMG damage and plus a bunch of skills too. So even though this is really cool, it's technically not an SMG, so it doesn't help me. And I'll bet it fires slower. The secret of cranberries is that unless you add a fuck ton of sugar to them, they taste like the essence of bitter. Yeah. Yeah, and so you can't get away from that completely, but the reduced sugar ones are good. I've completely acclimated. I bought one bag of the reduced sugar ones and I mixed it with the full sugar ones to kind of wean myself off the full sugar ones. And now I'm just completely on the reduced sugar ones, and it's fine. I'm just the flavor palette I'm totally used to. Did I get rid of the... No, I still have the thunderstorm. That's good to see. It's wild how much sugar hits you if you go without it for a bit. Yeah, I did not have that experience with, at the top of last year, I stopped drinking soda. And I was like, I'm going to take the year off and try just, drinking water and lighter stuff. And I realized how much I love sugar in soda. How much I love soda. Soda! And so it's just the kind of thing that, like, I realized I don't want to go without it. And so I just went back to drinking soda. And it didn't really hit me that much. Yeah, I think that is where the Biden meme comes from. When he says, soda! Where is it? I think it's just Minnesota. What's up? This one. What's up, Draco? Insane first message. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Borderlands chatter through and through. Nice to have you. Alright, I'm stuck crouching. Oh, we're good. Just don't pull that shit again. Or your ass is out of here. This game's goated. I'm really enjoying it. You know, I had never played it before. And I kind of, you know, I judged it based on kind of what the franchise has become more so than what the game is. Every game I play on this channel is completely first playthrough, something brand new to me, whether it's something I played a lot of like as a kid but never beat, or, you know, in some instances, something brand new like this was. And I'm fucking with it. I really, really like it. Welcome in. We just rolled for the next full playthrough on the channel. Next up is Fear, if you played Monolith's Fear. Same, I mean, you know, a few years earlier, but I think that kind of made a huge impact in, like, early Xbox 360 in a similar way that this did. Yeah, I'm digging it, man. Did you play it when it came out? I was interested in Fear. I almost forgot I missed the roll. Yep, Earth Nuggets got it. Earth Nuggets got it and picked Fear. So, good hands. Jay, I'm glad you're chilling, man. I gotta say it. I'm glad you're hanging out. Just your first instinct? It's a good first instinct. It totally is. Hey, I appreciate that. I really do. Okay, there's the first one. Right. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm really... And Fear is relatively quick, right? Like, that's sub 10, if we had to call it. I would say that's an 8-hour game. If I had to guess, knowing next to nothing about it, just off pure vibe, it's 8. Perfect. Perfect. That is beautiful. So, like, probably 3 streams, just given, you know, streaming, you always got to add on, like, an hour or two just chatting and pulling up videos of Joe Biden screaming soda and whatnot. Fast recharge. I like the health regen. So yeah, it's good. Maybe like a Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday joint? We'll see. Static machine gun. Plus all the chat's nonsense, of course. Main's 8, main sides is 10. Got you. Oh, I'd like to get the first expansion too. Yeah, we'll see. How long is that first expansion, hours-wise? Because that kind of dictates the goal number. You know, I do... If I think it's 1 stream, it's 10. 1 to 2 is 15. Definite 2, 20. 4 hours, 30 minutes. So probably 15 if I had to guess. 15 gifted for it. Just because it's... With 4.5 hours, that's 2 streams. The second expansion's 5. Okay. So kind of like Master of Arena and Project Phantasma. Both of them were... Oh, am I going to... No, I'm not going to the Salt Flats. Does how long to beat list a good video for, you know? I absolutely don't know. What the hell are you talking about? I don't. What do you mean? The ... makes it so, like... No. Trying to link... No. Ignore the question, what game before. We were so far past that. What the fuck? Get the hell out of here. Don't feed into Draco. I did everything I could to ignore that completely and tie it right back into games. Time me out, I misread the room.
Which way should I
What
go
game before
now?
getting down on knees and bending his neck down for the sacrifice? I brought dishonor to the chat. Yeah. At the very least, do it while the shit's still on the screen. I was long gone. Seeing Vagrant Story being about twice as long as Stranger of Paradise gave me a bit of a perspective shift. Yeah, I knew Vagrant Story was gonna be long. That's the second longest game we've played on the channel, besides Fata Morgana. Yeah. Because they got rolled at the same time? Yeah, they're definitely not roll siblings. Vagrant Story was, man, definitely one of my favorites so far. Definitely. Oh, speaking of which, the Final Fantasy 16 State of Play. Did anybody watch it? Is anybody like avoiding it because they don't want to spoil their experience? Because while I was watching it, it was like abundantly clear that that's so much of the Vagrant Story staff is helming that thing. Like visually and whatnot. That State of Play short-circuited my dopamine receptors. Axel avoided it. I understand. It was long, it was dense. The first thing I thought of is like, people are gonna have a hard time streaming that game. And I mean that purely visually. It is a particle effect, high fidelity, super fast paced, super actiony game. Yeah, it's crazy. It's gonna crush people's bitrate immediately. It's gonna be unwatchable. So many streamers that like, you know, do all the streaming pro tip YouTube videos and preset their stream quality to 874p so that they don't have to use as much bandwidth on the upload side of things. They're in for a rude awakening when they go, we're gonna stream Final Fantasy 16. Because that game is totally going to, it's gonna be impossible to watch. It's gonna be like when you get a Binding of Isaac run going and it's just going to the moon and you got so much stuff going on that you can't understand what's going on the screen anymore. That's what Final Fantasy 16 is gonna look like on Twitch at all times. You motherfucker fart at me! But the game looks awesome. I'll respect the people that are completely abstaining. I won't get into any, you know, technical details of it, but rest assured, it seems incredibly considered for accessibility. It seems like if you want to get into the nitty-gritty and like play a game where you're like, I'm gonna learn this, it seems like there is just an ocean's worth of depth to really learn the experience. Everything about it just seems very, very good. I'm glad that I'm sorry, I can't get into it. It's a full Final Fantasy game, is what I'll say. Don't be worried that they're going more actiony and you're gonna miss out on the cozier elements that make Final Fantasy Final Fantasy. That's all I'll say. I think that, you know, the cozy stuff like town exploration and side quests and characters and Moogles and Chocobos and just kind of enjoying your time in the world, don't get scared that that stuff's not gonna be there, because it's there fully. Check this out. So, given the fact that it's literally Final Fantasy 16, right? And there's no way we're going to get to a point where I'm going to get to the 16th entry of Final Fantasy within the next 5 years. I've decided that, like Elden Ring, it's going to be my game that I purchase and just go full buffet style, insane living room, 65-inch OLED, sink 60 hours in 10 days. Just no life that game. That's my decision. That's my decision, and it's mine to make. Don't say that we're gonna do it. I'm not saying we're not gonna do it. I'm just saying that I'm going to play Final Fantasy 16 the day that it comes out. What game are we no-lifing? FF16 when it comes out. Not on stream. In my own time. Oh, there's SNS munitions. They aren't in 2? Interesting. Don't care, don't care. Thanks for nothing. Get me out of here. Yeah, it looks awesome. Nope. Wahoo! Damn. Plus, as I said, that is a nightmare game to try and stream. It's like when Peaches came in and was like, I want to see you play Clinically Dead, but that is a game that's like a notorious bitrate crusher. Final Fantasy 16 is going to be that for so many people that are excited to play a game, and it's just going to come down to if they care or not. And I think ultimately a lot of people aren't going to care that much. But I care. Beautiful. Beautiful. But yeah, aside from that, Oh, Franco, if you're here. I added a Pentiment to the list. I know we talked yesterday about, you know, maybe keeping it off for a while until I do other Josh Sawyer stuff. I looked it up after the stream was over, and he pitched that game to Fergus, the RPG director at Interplay back when he was at Black Isle. Like, that's been his game since, like, 1998 that he's wanted to make. And so, I think, like, it's a great starting point. Yeah, like the development history, he initially pitched Pentiment at Black Isle. Well, Scott Fergus? Fergus, like Urquhart or something like that? I don't know what it is. I don't remember how to say his last name. Fergus. How the fuck do you say that? Fergus Urquhart? Urquhart. Yeah, if you look at Pentiment, Josh Sawyer first pitched Pentiment to Fergus when they worked at Black Isle, inspired by Darklands, a role-playing game by Microprose that combined the Middle Ages with supernatural themes. Thought it would have little appeal outside of history aficionados, and then pitched it again to Obsidian. He reframed as a narrative adventure with mystery components and gameplay similar to Night in the Woods or Oxenfree. Huh. Apparently Disco Elysium is a big part on how that game got released. That makes total sense. That makes total sense. Because Disco Elysium, like, popped off. That final cut of Disco Elysium, that had to have sold so well. A game as dialogue heavy as Pentiment could sell. Makes sense. See, here's a question that I do want the answer to. Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3. How much do they add on to like skill tree systems? Because I really like the fact that the Siren has one skill, and it's the phase walk, and it's on a very high cooldown. So ultimately, this still is a full-blown first-person shooter. Because I compare it to, like, Dishonored, right? And from what I talked about in Dishonored, my feelings with Dishonored was the blink broke open the game so much to a degree that, like, my connection of the world was affected. You know, Dunwall's so cool. I loved being there. But when I would load into a map and just... Because why wouldn't I? You know, you're playing a game. You're going to play Path of Least Resistance unless you apply your own self-instated restrictions. I just blinked my way through the map to get where I needed to go to follow the waypoints. And if Dishonored did not have the blink, exact same game, remove the blink, I think I would have been way more connected to it. And like part of that, you know, part of that's my fault for sure. But part of that I think is a game design decision that works for some people and didn't work for me. Whereas I think the phase walk in this has such a high cooldown. There's a real level of risk and reward to like using it to cross that bridge, for example, because was I going to be able to make it to the other side of the bridge, and then people would start firing, and I wouldn't have it as a defense mechanism on the other side. So interesting. I've done a Flesh and Steel run. It was super fun, but I can't imagine the game in total without powers. I don't mean without powers. I just think that Blink is so strong, and the way that it operates like an instant transmission removes my connection. I was talking about this with Fallout 1 and how much Fallout 1's structure and design is so clever because it takes what's effectively fast traveling between level hubs and just throws a map on it that gives you a little like red dot that you can follow, and it helps you connect to the setting so much more. And it's a very simple thing. Whereas if they didn't have that, and all you did in Fallout was just pull up the map screen and just click where you need to go, and now I'm in the hub, and now I'm in the glow, and now I'm in the Brotherhood of Steel. Without that boots on the ground feeling, you miss out on, you lose a little bit, I do at least, lose a little bit of connection to the universe. The little random encounters and the idea that your little dude is traveling. Exactly. And so I think Blink, as opposed to this, as opposed to Phase Shift, right? Phase Shift, I phase shift in, and I'm going fast, and I'm weaving, and the screen goes black and white, and I'm working my way through the enemies, and suddenly it's a completely different feel. Teleporting in Dishonored is, the blink in Dishonored is boom, 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 boom. I do not feel that way about the blink. And I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying my way. I love the feeling of agility, getting weird places, and being generally Batman-like. Yeah, I just, for some reason with my brain, it removes an element of personal, I'm in this world exploring it connection. Basically what I'm saying is, I really like the phase walk. I'm really glad that I picked Siren for this. I'm really glad that I picked Lilith. You know, I'm interested in how Borderlands 2 and 3 handles the skill system and if they lean heavier onto skills and things.
No time for who betrayed whom. Steel has taken the key and is already on her way to the vault. Hey, for me, take the bitch down.
BL3 does. Find Steel and take back the vault key. I know where the vault is, so does Steel. She took my vault key. No, the one you worked so hard to get for me? Well, she took it. That albino bitch, holy shit, is going to open the vault unless you can find her and beat it. I'm marking the waypoint, the location of the vault. All right. I'm assuming it's back where I just came from. Yes. Not like a massive overhaul, they just expand it.
Whoa. I can see you. I don't know how
I
you did it,
will,
but I can
every
see everything
opportunity,
again. You've surprised me.
remove
Listen, there is no
friction
time to
from the
waste. You
game.
must
It's just the way my brain
go now.
works through games. It's just, you know, it comes from my history of platformers and things where you're always holding the run button. You know, in Mario, there's no reason for me to not hold run the entire time. And so it gets me into situations where, like, the stream specifically has done a very, very, very good job for me to slow down a lot, because when I play games solo, I blast. Like, you can see me right now. Like, watch how I've been playing for the last hour. I've avoided most combat encounters and just went to my location and just blasted through. That's my baseline? Right, that's my baseline. And so, I have to get this car. Oh, shit. Right, and even for me, I think, Jay, you said earlier about Half-Life. Half-Life does an incredible job. I mean, I talk about Half-Life, I talk about Valve a lot. I talked about Valve the other night when we were playing, Dark Athena a lot. I hold them to such a high regard in terms of so many different things. I still notice stuff in Warframe because half the time you're just flying. Right. And so I've learned through this stream, I've learned through my gameplay habits over time, the stuff that I've held dear over time is the stuff that really, like, you know, purposely slows you down and is meant to be like, you know, you're not running. LOL lack of love, you're not running. Vagrant Story, you're not running. You know, it's just those kind of things that has really become what I gravitate to and stick to, because it's, you know, it's a game not afraid of, I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean that the whole structure of the game is just immerse yourself in this little world, you know? It may be annoying that there's not fast travel, or in Vagrant Story's case, the fast travel is tied to your MP, and so you can fast travel, but you can fast travel like 2 places at any given time, which is just a really interesting way of doing it. Where am I supposed to be? Over there. Volumetric Smoke, man. Volumetric Smoke, when that first trailer hit, I knew they still had it with Alex. Games where fast travel exists, but the structure of the game makes you not want to do it. Yeah. The problem is, the way that I operate is after a certain point, doesn't really matter how good the structure is, because I reach a moment where the end is in sight, and when the end is in sight, I laser lock onto the end, like right now. You know, it doesn't matter any of the other stuff, because I'm just a little little freak for credit scenes. I'm a little freak for that personal check mark. And so the stream being this forced place, being this locked in, forced place to be like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm streaming. I have 5 hours of stream to work through this. It's made me realize that I really love games that just don't allow it. You know? There was one other that just came to mind where it just doesn't allow it, and I already lost it. Oh, I loved traveling in The Witcher 3. People that talk about The Witcher 3 being bad, man, have you ever gotten in a boat? I said that in Andy Rue's chat not too long ago. He's like, I tried Witcher 3 a few times and I just bounced off each time, and I was like, did you ever get in a boat? You ever just hop in a boat in The Witcher 3 and just no destination, just sail? It's the closest thing to like Minecraft boat excursions that you can find. No just Geralt taking like a Sunday afternoon boat ride. Man, I loved The Witcher 3. But yeah, Half-Life's incredibly good about you're one dude exploring an environment. I think I stopped playing around Skellige because of too much boat. Oh, the boat. But you'd get constantly attacked, yeah. If you don't want to ride along with Detective Geralt when he hunts down a monster, you have no soul. And I understand it. I think that, and I'm gonna be pulling out a divisive one here because, one, I haven't played it, so I'm kind of talking out of my ass a little bit, and two, I know that a lot of people don't like it for the decisions that I'm about to commend it for. I think that, whoa, there he goes. The Witcher 3 is a much slower game than people expect, given how big of a game it is. It's a much slower game than I expected. And so usually when you get people that bounce off the game, it's like, I played it for the first 8 hours or whatever, 6 hours, and I didn't like the combat very much. I found it kind of boring. Which I can understand, but it's a game that is,
must reach the vault by any means necessary.
It's supposed to be, right?
Your lifetime.
My favorite part of the game was the Novigrad because I spent so much time in a city environment where the horse and the boat weren't really used. And the way that game is structured in terms of scope and theming of its 3 acts is so... Oh my god. The first act being like deep into, you know, hunting down a monster, the witchering element of it. And then act 2 is political intrigue and just deep navigation of a city and the seedy elements and the underbelly of the different, you know, people fighting, waging factions of Novigrad. And then, you know, Act 3 is this big story-driven climax that really pushes you through it. I did not expect to absolutely adore The Witcher 3 as much as I did. It was the last game I played before the new generation of consoles came out. The Xbox Series X came out on November 10th, 2019. No, 2020. November 10th, 2020. And the PlayStation 5 came out like November 17th. I played The Witcher 3. I did a self-titled Witchathon where I was like, The Witcher 3 is the one game left of the PlayStation 4, Xbox One generation of consoles that I haven't played, and I need to play it, right? It needs to be the capstone of that generation before the new, you know, generation of consoles launches. And so I gave myself 10 days from November 1st to November 10th to just devour The Witcher 3, and I just devoured it. I absolutely loved it. I just lived in the world. You know, I was caring for my grandmother at the time, so aside from like when she needed to go to the bathroom and I needed to do whatever, I put in long hours. I no-lifed it because at the time, you know, my life was just making sure my grandma went to the bathroom and got in bed, and she fell asleep at like 7 every night. I can see how long it took me. The Witcher 3. Wild Hunt. My clear time on The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt was 41 hours and 31 minutes. And you can see it here on how long to beat. As the game progressed, I had fewer expansions coming back for DLC. I still haven't. That's just main game. That's just main game. Witcher 1 and Witcher 2 are both on the list. And my thought is to do the Witcher 3 DLC as like a standalone game for the stream after that. I've heard they own. I've heard both of them are phenomenal. Blood and Wine specifically is like the one, but both of them. Whoa. That's not steel. Where's steel? Oh, we're platforming down here? Okay. It's one of those games where I'm like, I'll go back to it eventually, and it's such a big one. Anyway, what I was saying, I think Red Dead Redemption 2 values the same level of, you have to take this slow. You have to live in this world. You have to go all in, full commitment, all chips in on, you're living in a little cowboy town now. If you're not fully committed to the role play of the whole thing, it's not going to work for you. You need to do the entire thing. You need to sit down for 15 minutes and listen to some lady talk at your camp and just react accordingly. All of the little moments is what makes that game more than any of the broad strokes. And I felt that way about The Witcher 3. It was just a game that really valued just being in it. Just be Geralt through and through. Get on a boat and just sail around for an afternoon. The way to enjoy it is to be Geralt, right? Just like it's, from my understanding, is to be Arthur Morgan. Just as it was to be John Marston, right? Open world games, that's like, that's what you gotta do. I'd have liked Red Dead Redemption 2 type shit in The Witcher. Yeah, can you imagine? Brush and Roach sitting down with, what's his face? Vesemir in the first act and really like being able to sit and chill at a campfire instead of it just being like a transition thing for one act to another. Whoa, look at this. Holy shit. Look at this. This is sick. Oh my god. And so that's like, I'm scared. I'm scared that GTA 6 isn't going to follow Red Dead Redemption 2's lead. I sure hope it does. I think that Red Dead Redemption 2's lessons on blending open world action with open world simulation, but putting that in a modern setting in something like GTA 6, which is kind of what GTA 4 did in the knockback from 3, I guess. You know, after San Andreas, 4 was so much more grounded, and the cars drove like bars of soap, and everybody hated them. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Everything's running Gauntero Dim is just compelling. I'm assuming that's a Hearts of Stone character. Nice. I have such a bad habit of picking up my phone during those, but I 100% agree. Again, I have the benefit of being able to talk and say and be this way because I'm streaming. Because picking up my phone is, you know, piss poor etiquette. Looking at chat is my picking up my phone. Glancing at something over on the other screen is the closest I get to picking up my phone. And so I'm here. I'm locked in. And it has done wonders for me. Guys, we got snow. It's done wonders for me to be able to just take what the game has to offer and just hang out with it without, you know. Don't need to pick up your phone. The gang's already here. That's what I'm saying. Uh-oh. All right. Man, this is a cool climax. I had so much Alfredo noodles. I need to eat more food. I think when we beat this, I'm probably gonna end early instead of, obviously, like most times, I don't start the DLC on the same stream that I beat the game. We just let it marinate for a stream and then come back for the DLC. So when this gets completed, we'll call it a little early and I'll get a little something more to eat. So. Ow. Wow. Holy. With the critical damage and the explosions on top of that. Seven, 776. Yeah, see. Okay, shields popped. That's our combo. Pop the shield with the shock one, and then just explode them. Okay, shield popped. These guys you gotta use corrosive because they're... Or I just use this, I guess. Hit him. I wish I had a corrosive SMG. That's the one thing I'm missing that I wish I had. If I had a third corrosive gun, just to kind of be like the final piece of the puzzle. Because I'm doing so much damage with the SMGs. Hang on. Yeah. That's nice. Oops. After seeing the state of play, I can say these things. They copied off Nier's homework for accessibility, and my hands are hurting already just looking at it. I think it looks great. I think it looks great. I don't know if it was directly in an interview or what, but I read somebody talking about the fact that AAA scale, modern day AAA scale, is just not conducive for a traditional RPG with overworld traversal and the whole 9 yards and everything. It's really like Monolith holding it down with the Xenoblade games, but even those are like giant hub areas and not big overworld style. It's this like sad advancement of the genre, just given what, you know, what development cycles and structure has to become with the new systems. I hope that there's a return to, and I've heard Octopath is that, but like obviously Octopath is so indebted to classics, and it's just trying to be like a modern version. It's like the best Super Nintendo RPG that didn't come out on the Super Nintendo. I've heard such good things about Octopath 2. And I'm not kidding, Lurking Horror. I added Octopath 1 to the list. Xenoblade, it does. It's very MMO. It's a single-player MMO with its, you know, quest structure and just absurd amount of side quests and kill 15 rabbits as a side quest, side quest. All of it is just... This is bad. We're in trouble. Yeah, kill me so that I can kill you. Perfect. Uh-oh. 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 Do I have somebody? Do I have something I can kill? Not really. Alright, we're gonna have to res. I'm not kidding. I hope, I mean, you know, they outlined their accessibility stuff, and I know you just said it's coming from like the Nier school of teaching, and I haven't played Automata. I played Replicant, but I don't know, that auto R1 dodge and all of the different things that kind of bring back the structure of something more, not quite turn-based, of course, but more automatic. It's not, it's just like a wrist and hand thing. Because I understand that. We just rolled fear tonight, and I'm already in fear of my wrist pain through that. So I get it. Look at this guy. Goofy ass. He's strong. God damn. But he's gonna die here. Okay. Just needed to take him out. Accessibility has a mode to turn off the fishing minigame. My hands are so bad now. Yeah. There's a co-op mod for DMC5? Wow. Yeah, truly. Truly, what game before? Okay. We just need to take it a little slower. Take it a little bit slower. Work our way through this. We're running a little low on SMG ammo, so... You know, don't go too crazy here. Oh, God. He's gonna die, though. He's gonna dot out. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, I have my phase walk as a get out of jail if I need it. They're infighting, so... No, he's on me. Yeah, he's on me. Accuracy on this gun is not 100, tell you that much. Okay, switch back to this. And just blast him. See, once the shield's gone, the explosions can really just shred, which is cool. I gotta get in the habit of just doing pre-stream. You ever watch those like wrist exercise YouTube videos? Where they like have you put your hand like this and then go into a ball and then go into this and then up and then arch your hand like this and then go into a ball, and you just alternate that over and over. And then you do it on both hands however many times, and then you do circles and you do the whole thing, and you like, you know, you stretch your hands so that you don't get like repetitive strain injuries in the same way anybody else that's utilizing any part of their body does. Yeah, look them up, Nancy. Look them up. It's like, it's a real thing. I forget what game it was. We were going to be playing some PC game. Looks like the bird, yeah, the chicken dance. We were playing some PC game recently. Something that involved a lot of, I think it was for Fallout. I think I was going to start that with Fallout. Oh, it's arthritis. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. Arthritis sucks, man. I'm gonna put an end to it. I'm gonna fall off the edge if I keep walking backwards. Get me out of here. I love making vague, bold statements. Like, today I sent in a Discord, I'm gonna stop the stock market. Like, what does that mean in any context? People were talking about how much capitalism sucks, and I just like, I wasn't in the conversation, I just sent, I'm gonna stop the stock market. It's so funny to be like declarative about absolutely nothing with no plan in place. Been reading a lot about billionaires lately and people with a lot of money. I've decided I'm gonna be one of them. Yeah, I don't know what it means, but it's provocative. Exactly. You can. I'm gonna do it. I'll let you know how it goes when I get there. Yeah, there's a new world's richest man. I think he's from India. He's like a self-starter. Where was he? Maybe he like took second place or something. Mukesh Ambani. Oh, he's now down to 8. Poor guy. No, that's not who I was looking at. Because this guy's a millionaire heir. That's not who I'm looking at. No. That guy was born with too much money. Let me find Gautam Adani. That's him. Gautam Adani. This dude. The chairperson of the Adani Group. I looked at him, you know. He's the 24th place, $50.2 billion. I realized that could be me. I'll be the next one. Unfortunately, there were accusations of stock manipulation and fraud. Oh, it plummeted over 50%. Okay, so makes sense. Maybe it's not as easy. Maybe it's not quite as easy as we thought to be the next disillusioned money launderer you want to see. Yeah, I mean, if it's there, if somebody can just be the next billionaire, I'll do it. Seems fun. Like a fun undertaking, side hobby. He was defrauding a lot of people Hey, you know what? He was trying to put a stop to the stock market, so... yeah, I'll do it. Increase melee damage and phase walk duration. Killing enemy increases your accuracy and bullet damage for a few seconds. Sounds nice. My dad buys lotto tickets and I'm like, I don't want that much money. Yeah, ultimately I don't either. Have you ever read the statistics on people that won the lottery in states where they have to claim it publicly? You know, there are states where you can send it to a trust immediately and never reveal your personal identity. And then there are states that require you to publicly declare your victory. Yeah, it's just $1 billion, Mom. Relax. Am I not allowed to have hobbies? But yeah, winning the lottery in a state where you're not allowed to be anonymous, the rate of murder just skyrockets exponentially. I would simply give most of it away. Yeah, but the problem is the people that want it don't necessarily know that you gave most of it away, or could think that you're lying, which is, you know, even worse, because then on top of that, they want the money. You didn't offer any of it to them, plus you're saying that you gave it away, and you're like, now they're lying to me, and then you're definitely killed by a guy that you worked at Subway with years ago that said, yo, I saw your face on the news. Hey, congratulations. Listen, my aunt has had a really rough go at it over the last couple of years. Justin would do that to me. Subway guy has had enough. No, if he had enough, he wouldn't be killing you. It's because he simply doesn't. Oh god. We're in trouble. Okay. The trick is to immediately move out of state and go into hiding. Look at all this stuff. Yeah, but like, regardless, it, you know, fucks your life up on such a foundational level that you simply just aren't who you were before. That being said, I won $15 on a scratch-off lottery ticket on my birthday. Can you believe it? Bought a $5 ticket, won 20 bucks. So I got 15 total. Net positive. Thank you. I'm thinking I'm going to make this a habit. I realize it's really easy to win. I just won that. Next time I'll just win a little more. You know? I hear it's a great habit to have with no downsides. See, for a while, like, you know, for years, I was the kind of person that would buy a scratch-off lottery ticket and I wouldn't win anything. You know, and so it was just like, oh, fuck, I wasted $1. But now I realize you just have to win instead of lose. And so, now that I've seen what, you know, the method of how to do it, next time I'll win more. So I'm here to announce that all gifted subscriptions that have been gifted during the course of this stream will be going right into scratch-off lottery tickets. So I appreciate it. We're trying a new thing out on the channel. You know, it's better than gacha gaming, right? Am I right, everybody? At least I'm not playing Genshin Impact. I was afraid you were gonna... No, I would never. Am I right, gamers? They're not playing that stupid-ass Genshin Impact. I mean, come on. Get real. Oh, my rolls.
Gaming.
I deserve to die here. I deserve to die here. Is like a quantum state collapse thing so you can rig it? No, you just have to choose the ones that win. It's just a choice thing. I make choices every day. I'm making so many choices all the time. It's at the point where, like, for me, it's harder to lose. Because I'm good at making choices. Just watch me play any game where there's choices involved. Alright. Ow, ow, ow. Game place in the mall on vacation called Gotcha, but the weird thing is it only had claw machines. Why would you give it that name? Because that's what it is. Doesn't it come from Gachapon? Why do you keep dying? Listen, I've died maybe twice in this entire area. All right? I've gotten a lot of second wins. Or as I like to call them, second wins. Wow, look at that skybox. Look at that harsh-ass line on this skybox. Gotcha was specifically those machines with the... You might be right. You might be right. You know, I think you might be right. What game before? Doesn't it come from Gachapon? Yeah, it's specifically the capsule toy machines. You're right. I'm nothing but a fool. Huh. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see this emote. You just dropped this emote. Is this a new one? TPF you fun? Is this brand new? I've never seen this before. No, I've never seen it. A lot of global emotes that just pass you by. It didn't load for a long time, Nancy, so I thought you just responded with a blank message. Like, just put 2 spaces and sent a message or something. I thought it was so funny. What is it? Like, you can do... Let me do this really fast. Alt 255. Maybe I can't Alt command with this. I got like a secondary numpad thing. Gachapon's onomatopoeia for the sound of the crank going and the capsule dropping in the receptacle. Really? That's cool. I had no idea. And I'm just going to take your word for it. I'm going to tell everybody. Stream vibes are weird tonight. I'm on autopilot. I'm just talking.
Guided you to this point, and you've done so well. Know that you are ready for this. When the vault opens, brace yourself. I believe in you. You can do this.
We still don't know who that is, right? Damn. Damn. Where's the other one? Right here? Oh shit. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Huge. Huge. It's alright. It's the mortar strikes. Respawn. It's the mortar strikes of the ones above. Oh, stars above. It's okay. We're chilling. Aren't I supposed to be over there, though? Gotta go around this way? Okay. Yeah, I thought that like I thought when I walked over this, I thought that was back there, and like that fell behind me, and I soft locked myself out of the area. That's what I was scared of. That's why I was like, wait, aren't I supposed to be over there? I just don't have the range. Well, do I have a gun with a... Could bring back detonating justice. Not too helpful. The roaster. Very high. I'm not fighting anybody with flesh. I'm fighting like armor suits and shit. So this guy, this is who's from a distance, you know, launching mortars or using this like long range beam. All this stuff is what's killing me. So we have to like take care of those. It's not. It's like, you want to see what it does? It goes like that. It's not even a rocket launcher. I wish it was, but it's okay. This is a fun final engagement to think about from a multiplayer perspective, though. Because, you know, you got the sniper taking care of the guys up on the top, and then you got Brick or whatever running in top speed. You probably have, what's his name, Roland setting up. See, it's those that are killing me. Setting up turrets. And then Lilith, who's like, whatever, like the rogue class, just running in and wiping out people. What's up, Tay? Check that out. Cool. All right. Time for the vault.
You have failed to listen to Commandant Steele. I've warned you time and again, yet you persist on ignoring my orders. The contents of the vault are rightfully the property of the Atlas Corporation. But you, you belong to me.
Kind of quiet. Sick. Hey, that's the logo.
Sergeant, get your team ready to go inside.
Oh, shit.
Don't give up.
Wow. That's cool. That's cool. Whoa, not exit. Yeah, that's cool.
This creature may be immortal in its own realm, but in this reality, it cannot survive without a host. And that makes it vulnerable. When it becomes flesh and blood, it can be hurt, even killed.
I don't have...
You
I need
just
ammo,
need to know
though.
where to aim.
Yeah, I got too scared. Gotta go. I don't have ammo, which is not a good thing. Not a good place to be. I got some unlimited ammo guns. You just have to know where to aim. Maybe the giant blinking eyeball. Or these. I like how, you know, it's doing very much a, it's like, I don't know what I'm trying to compare it to off the top of my head, but it's a fun undercutting the climax type twist. I like it. It's funny how they dump this in your lap in the end. Yeah, it's funny. I think it's cool. I was not at all expecting it to be... I knew it was gonna be, like, not what it seemed, right? Like, there's no way the vault opens and I got vault treasure at the end. But I didn't know it was gonna be... It actually summoned in a giant squid monster from another universe. Oh, and I am... Okay. Oh, I can teleport out from here? Alright, now that's a little weird. I don't have ammo. What the hell? Wow. Oh, are those things dropping ammo? Yes, they are. Oh, fuck. I can't do anything. I'm just gonna have to reload. No need to pit them against one another. Whoa, whoa, but yeah. Oh, and oh my god, every time they die, their health regens. Should I teleport out of here? Get health from a vending machine and then come back? Or get ammo from a vending machine? It just lets me do that? I don't mean to, like, undercut the tension of the scene. But... I need ammo. And it's funny that, like, the rest of the world is just... still doing this. Maybe check for new guns, too. Nope.
Don't settle for anything less than the best.
Right. Yo, thank you so much for the follow, Shadow Alpha. Welcome in. Making the assumption that you're a Borderlands fan. After we complete this, we've locked in at least 3 of the DLCs. Zombie Island Dr. Ned, as well as Mad Moxie's Underground Riot, and then Secret Armory of General Knox. So we'll do all of those next. Alright, here we go. Thank you for the lurk as well. Alright. I'm back, Destroyer. And I've got ammo this time.
Gaming.
I wish I still had the...
Gaming.
I think we are at max ammo. Right, yeah, and then you... What the fuck? Okay, here we go. Oh, those do count as kills. It's good to know from like a second win perspective. There is ammo on the ground too, so. Oh God. Hate it. I hate it. Okay, there's one. There's two. I like the scale on this fight. This is a cool fight. They missed the opportunity to call this thing the ultimate skag pile. Holy fuck. Man. Well, that was brutal. Okay. Nothing? Damn. Okay. Hang on. Yeah. We're gonna be alright. It's so crazy how Super Mario 64 just did it in one and created the most iconic 3D boss move, which is slam down and just send a wave that damages you or knocks you back. And it's forever attributed to Bowser in Super Mario 64. Just from the jump, they just established like the best boss move. Still going. It's true. Perhaps the most iconic. I like the boss move of making rock walls. That's a good one. Where like debris is being formed and gotta watch my spray pattern. The whole ground is moving. I think I'm in phase 3. He inched closer. Yeah. Yeah, can everybody keep the language down in chat while Tay's in chat? Tay's language filter. I don't want to make him feel left out. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 knock it off. Tay can't see any of these messages.
Cover.
All right.
Out of ammo.
Who? Who's covering you? You're alone out here. No, I know. God, I wish this worked. Would be so cool to finish this thing off with a rocket launcher Resident Evil style. It's insane how this is doing no damage. Yeah, just die already! Instead, I gotta take stupid pot shots with a revolver from behind a rock. It needs to be, you're right. It does need to be a rail gun. Okay, I'm not gonna run out of ammo. I don't know. Yep. Yes, they do.
Gaming. Gaming.
You opened the vault.
Gaming.
I'm
Gaming.
sorry I couldn't warn you about
Gaming.
what was in it. But for you to be there to stop it, it couldn't have unfolded any other way. You did well, and your actions haven't gone unrewarded. The key won't open the vault for another 200 years, but I'm sure Tannis will pay you quite the fortune for it. Now go. I'll be watching.
Claptrap Satellite? Who is she? Oh, she's literally like from another planet sending satellite signals?
Ooh, but check me out.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, get down.
She'll be watching. Uh-oh. Borderlands! I clapped. I trapped. Alright. That's enough of that music, because that gets immediately DMCA'd. I've had it happen before from the trailer. Borderlands, everybody! But we're not quite done yet, because we do have a few DLCs to check out. We're going to be doing the Zombie Island of Dr. Ned next up. That'll be next week, as well as Mad Moxie's Underdome Riot, which is the arena-based one. I don't know what we're going to do to clear that. We're just going to hang out, see how it goes, see what we need to do. And the Zombie Island is Dr. Ned, but Dr. Zed is the guy in Fire or whatever. It is the Zombie Island of Dr. Ned. Just for clarification. I'll bet you it's like his brother or something. And we're also going to do the secret armory of, what's his name? General Knox. I was going to say General Zod. The secret armory of General Knox. So, the Borderlands journey is not quite done. I like these little claptrap, Fallout boys. Vault boys. Now to replay the game 3 more times with each class. Yeah, no. No, I'm stoked for the DLC though. I am really excited for the DLC. I liked this game. I really did. I had a lot of fun with it. I think it was perfect for the stream. I think it came at the perfect time in the stream. It really fit. What was it? We beat Vagrant Story and went to this next, which is the funniest shift possible, but it really like established itself really nicely as a total pivot on the structure. I remember the General Knox DLC to be a lot of fun. I'm stoked for it. I really am. Once we clear those, we'll do a few of them next week. I don't know how long it's going to take. We'll be ready for the next game. I leave for 2 minutes and that's how it goes. It happens fast here. It happens fast. We're flying through them. We're flying through these things. Let me see if the song's still on. Yeah, but it's about to end. Nox is the most fun. Zed has a great atmosphere. Beautiful. Whatever it winds up being. No, we will not be rolling until all the DLCs are completed. We won't be rolling until all of the Goated Plus DLCs are met. Yeah. So, yeah, who knows? Who knows? I'm excited. Let's see. Nope, still going. And yeah, that will get immediately. They snipe it from the rooftops. They'll snipe you down for using that song. I had a lot of fun. I don't even know what to say. You watched me. You watched me have as much fun as I did. It was a great time. It was great conversation just as a result of it being a little bit lighter, a little bit more just move and shoot. We were having fun, making a lot of jokes. I really liked this one. It's still going. Sonia Brock, my parents, Teresa and Vern, Zoe, and Odin from Chris Brock's. Gloria Burleson for helping so many of our new people find homes. Goon Squad and Burnout Carney for ruining my life. Oh my God. Brian, I hope you're okay. Thanks to the Chicken Crew. Many thanks to the donors at Piano Donk Fest, particularly you, George. Also thanks to Cheese Curds, Ramen and Iced Lattes, blah, 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 blah. My wife, Tammy, and my parents, Eddie Eddings and Mary Eddings. My mom and dad for all their love and support. My beautiful girl, Meredith, inspirational brother, Caleb, and my beloved friends and family. My parents for all their love, support, and patience. Michael, Michelle, and Noel, I love you. I always find it to be a chill game, even with all the... It was super chill. It was super chill. And I think that's really, like, what I'm going to take away from it is just how much fun it was just to kind of stomp around and shoot some stuff. You know, I really am going to hold on to that. It's really multiplayer game design. It feels like just playing Call of Duty, but it's a single player game. So much of it is just, it just feels good to shoot stuff. And there's no real linear, I mean, there is, but you're just going from camp to camp. It's not like level designs. There's not, I wouldn't say any of the levels are particularly well designed. We're going to see that when we play Fear. That's going to be like, that's level designs and that's AI. Borderlands is just a shooting gallery. It's just I had a really good time with it. Still going. You did miss the end, but that's okay. That's okay. It's funny, I didn't like the first one much. It felt like a lot of fetch quests, but I loved 2 and 3. I mean, I don't disagree with you. It is a lot of fetch quests, but I think that it's enough to just move. It's enough to just shoot. I'll see when we play Borderlands 2 and 3. I don't want to like put the cart before the horse, but I don't know. I don't know. More story? I don't know if it's gonna hit me the same way. I think it being as frictionless and fetch questy as you said really lent a lot to me just enjoying it, just immersing in it. Just, I don't care if it's fetch quests. Yeah, I think the actual story supplanting that element of this, where this feels so light, just feels like a like a snack. It's like a snack of a game. Borderlands looking like a snack. It was cool. Still going. A game that I really just, it totally snuck up on me. Pigeon Mitch, thank you so much for choosing this one. I'm stoked about it. I'm really glad. I'm actually very happy that Borderlands made it in before the first 50 so that I got to, confront a total preconceived judgment on a game that I truly didn't know. I think this speaks to the channel in a lot of ways and makes me want to put more stuff like Infamous. Infamous might be coming back. We might have fun with Cole McGrath. We might have a ton of fun with Cole McGrath. I'm learning more and more that, like, what I think before, what I think I know, I don't know anything. I don't know. I liked Borderlands. I loved it. I had a great time with it. Look at Claptrap. If you treat Infamous like this, you'll enjoy it. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. The characters were good. Everything was good. It's a fun game. We got a new gun here. Patrol SMG. Vault key, bring to Tannis. Can do. Get some cash here. Uh-oh. I don't want that. We got a Defender class mod. I'll grab it. Why not? More stuff here. Nothing I care about there. Well, the vault was a lie. The vault was a lie. There was no real beauty in the vault. But it was about the heads we shot along the way, right? I am going to Crimson Fastness, right? That's where she is. And I'm going to turn in this vault key, or do you think she's back? Did we free her? Oh, she's back in her house in Rust Commons. Okay. And we want to go to the underpass. The treasure was the friends you didn't play with along the way. Right, exactly. Yeah, I thought this game was a ton of fun. I had a really good time with it.
Let's get out of here.
Do I care about it that much? I mean, not really, right? Like, it's not... I'm not invested in Pandora and the lore and everything, but I think this game is... I could recommend it to anybody just as... It's a lot of fun to move and shoot and find new guns and work your way through this world. It's great. I think that we'll have to wait for Tales from the Borderlands to get me invested in Pandora. That'll come. It'll come. All right, let me give myself another one of these. Yeah, just a really good game. Really good game. Really happy I played it. So, you know, we still got the DLCs to go. We still got the Zombie Island, and we still got Mad Moxie, and we still got General Knox to go. And that'll be fun to kind of immerse in different elements of the world. It's funny to watch that GDC talk and listen to them talk about the game. And when this game shipped, everybody in the studio just wanted to keep working on it. And so that's why, like, Dr. Ned came out so soon after the game released, because the game went gold and they just wanted to make another thing. And
Welcome to my camp.
it's funny hearing Mikey Newman go, and what's the one thing you want to make? Zombies. It's so 2009 in such a very, very, very funny way to be like, everyone was desperate to make a zombie. Dr. Zed, Ned is the doctor in the starting town. Other way around. The DLC is Dr. Ned. The guy in the first town is Dr. Zed. It's right here. Zombie Island of Dr. Ned. Yeah. Yep. Sure is. Borderlands 1. Pop culture references. You want to get into the pop culture references of Borderlands 1? Not really. Anyway. Twin brother. Bring the vault key and return to Tannis at her Rust Commons dig site. Thank you for bringing this to me. This cash sum should cover the hardships you've endured and ensure your continued silence. The key won't work again for hundreds of years, but I must keep it from falling into the wrong hands. In the meantime, I will continue my research. It appears that there is more to be learned from the Iridians than weaponry and spaceships. That's it! That's it. The rest of it is side quests. Amanda Ray, still missing through it all.
Do you need something?
No, just your cash.
Than the last one I hired.
Borderlands, everybody. Wonderful. Wonderful. I had a really good time. I think that's all. Borderlands main quest. Mission flow. Bring the vault key to Tannis. That's it. That's it. It's over. Borderlands 1 in the books. I don't know. We're probably maybe a little over 20 hours. Just about 20 hours. But yeah, I had a ton of fun. I can't wait for the DLC. We'll be doing that next week. And
Oh, come on. Get down.
good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of this stream.